What's going on, guys? Buzz here, back again with another Inter Milan match review for Inter versus Torino. Which I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. Which, if you watch the game, you know the first half from Inter was just abysmal, amateurish, and ragged and all over the place. This saw us start with a 3-5-2. With Bastoni being the only main starter of our back line, starting Daniele D'Ambrosio and Roshina, or Ranocchia, I can never pronounce his name correctly, coming in place with De Vrij and Skriniar on the bench, as well as Eriksen, Raja, and Lautaro Martinez being on the bench as well. The usual midfield was Hakimi, Brozovic, Vidal, Gagliardini. Brozovic was on the bench, and Barella, Young, and Martinez on the bench, so Alexis Sanchez started with Lukaku up top. The first half, like I said, if you had saw it, most Inter fans are pretty annoyed and angry, and just like, why am I even bother watching? For me, I have to get up at 8 a.m. to watch it, so I was already tired as hell. And then to get up and see how that first half performance was pretty annoying. Dreadful in attack. Crosses weren't good from the wings. Whenever we did have a chance at goal, Vidal had a pretty good chance where he lays it off to Lukaku. Sirigu made a good save, but Lukaku should have been a little bit more clinical. Hakimi had a chance too where it deflected off the post and dropped down in front of him, but he tried scrambling for it but couldn't get enough power on it, and it didn't look like it was going to do much. Torino's team, actually, before the match started, Andrea Bellotti was actually ended up getting injured, so Simeone Zaza had to come in place for Andrea Bellotti, which, thank God that happened, because the chances that Bellotti had, or the chances that Zaza had, if Bellotti had started, we probably would have been down 3-0. The chances of Torino's passing, literally bypassing our midfield, getting our defense into 3v2 situations, were either Bastoni's trying to mark Zaza, don't know where Daniele D'Ambrosio's at, I think he's far up, and Roshina or Ranocchia is just trying to mark Alessandri, because those two were linking up pretty good. Right before halftime, 2 minutes on, added in to the first half, making 47 minutes. Simeone Zaza ends up linking up with Alessandri, and ends up making a 1-0 right before halftime, right at the stroke of halftime. And looking back at it, you can see that there are a number of interplays that could have closed it down. It was a simple 1-2 pass where they linked up, but it could have been a lot better from Inter on defending that. So we go into the first half. We go into halftime, 1-0 down, and I'm pretty annoyed because I'm like, wow, it should be a bit better. If anything, that goal from Simeone Zaza should have been closed down a lot better and defended, but that didn't happen. So we come out into the second half a bit like we did in the first half, but a little bit better. Ashley Young ends up conceding a penalty after VAR goes back and checks. Right, I think either when we had possession or Torino had possession, but VAR ends up signaling the ref to go check VAR basically, or whoever is controlling VAR, and sees that Ashley Young actually did a high boot on one of Torino's players, and basically fouls him. So we end up, it ends up being given as a penalty, and former Inter player Alessandri, I'm not pronouncing his name correctly, ends up making it 2-0. A few minutes after this, Alexis Sanchez ends up scoring off of Lukaku's deflection off the post. A bunch of players are in the box trying to scramble for it, and Alexis Sanchez comes up and basically backs it in real sneaky. And this is where it even gets a little bit even more annoying. Where I end up tweeting earlier during the match. It takes literally Inter going down 1 or 2 before we actually start to play and wake up. Which has happened. It's happened against Parma too, where we go down 2 and then life just jolts into players out of nowhere. A few changes are made. Milan Skriniar comes on in place of Ranocchia. Ashley Young's taken off. Ivan Perisic comes on. And I forgot who else got switched as well. I know Lautaro Martinez comes on as well. Forgot for who though. For the second goal, Alexis Sanchez finds Lukaku on the back post to make it 2-2. Yeah. Make it 2-2. I remember seeing that. Now, that's when Conte makes a switch. Lautaro Martinez comes on. Ivan Perisic comes on. It's 2-2. 30 minutes still left to play. In the 80th minute, around the 80th minute, and Kolo of Torino ends up fouling Hakimi in the box. We end up getting a penalty. Lukaku bags it away, 3-2. And right in the 90th minute, Ivan Perisic plays a ball out wide to Lukaku, who basically chases it down and passes it into the box for Lautaro Martinez to seal it up, making it 4-2. With us having another comeback FC, which Lukaku is a man on fire at the moment, and honestly, he's probably going to win Player of the Season again for this season. I think he won it last season, not sure. But this match in particular, wow. While it's still a good performance, the fact that we won, we need to pick up points. This is our second win in 9 games, barring the first one being Fiorentina. It still was a bit annoying in certain parts, which hopefully, again, we play Real Madrid in the Champions League this Wednesday. Hopefully we don't play like how we did in the first half. But knowing Conte, he'll probably make the right changes for that match. Again, too, similar to what happened with Barcelona, them not using any of their strongest players against us in a match where we lost to their B team. Madrid's basically losing, or Madrid's without a lot of their starters, either through injury or COVID. I know Varane and Ramos are probably out. I forgot who else is out. I think Carvajal, but I'm not sure. We'll see later on how that happens. But hopefully for the Madrid game, Conte starts a strong backline, which De Vrij, Skriniar, Brozovic, Vidal. That's the only changes I would make at the moment. But yeah, it's a 4-2 comeback, which, again, this team, Pazza Inter, stresses you. Hell, I'm only in my early 20s and getting stress of gray hair already. But also a good thing to come out of this is no more international breaks till March. So no more qualifiers, no preseason friendlies, nothing. No friendly international competitions. So no worry about players either picking up injuries or COVID restrictions at the moment, which is good going forward because we have a lot of matches coming up. Yeah, so that's me. That's been my match review for Torino 4, or Inter 4, Torino 2. A game that probably could have been a lot more one-sided if Belotti hadn't gotten injured, as well as if we magically didn't decide to wake up and start playing when we go down 2-0. In the grand scheme of things, though, again, still season's pretty early. We needed these 3 points to kick on. Hopefully from this we can build confidence going into the Madrid game. And then after the Madrid game, we can come back to the league and keep going on with more confidence because we need to pick up more points. Yeah. So let me know what you guys think. If you're a neutral who watched this, what were your thoughts? If you're an Inter fan and you watched this, what are your thoughts? Because, yeah, 8 a.m. and then to literally see 45 minutes of Inter just being lifeless, literally, I ended up getting annoyed. Some fans, also, I might as well touch on it, but some fans were pretty frustrated and flustered. I did see a bit of Conte out, which is a bit understandable. Second season, as well as the fact that it's international. We're coming back from international break playing against Torino with players who should be doing a lot better, and we should be doing a lot better. Uh, but yeah, well, what can you do? Take it a game at a time, I guess. I will be covering the Madrid game. I'll do a match review on that. It should be up by Friday because Thanksgiving here in the States is on Thursday. I won't be able to record a match review or have it posted till Friday, so be on the lookout then. But yeah, hopefully we're able to get points in the Champions League as well. We currently sit fourth in the group stage. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts are below. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to connect with me, I'll leave my Twitter link down below in the description. And yeah, I'm Buzz, and this has been a match review. See you on the next one, Madrid versus Inter. Hopefully we can pick up points there. Because, man, I do not want to go out of the Champions League. But yeah, see ya.